Hey everyone, Tim the Collect Jurassic, and we're back with another Amber Collection review. More Amber Collection figures just keep coming out this year, but this one is especially exciting and one everyone's been looking forward to. This is a Velociraptor from Jurassic Park 3. Now we've gotten lots of Amber Collection Raptors since the line launched, but I think this one might be one of the most exciting, and it is sort of new. The rest have been sort of re-releases and repaints, but this one has, at least has a new head. It appears that it has a new head sculpt, at least part of it is new. So does it kind of stack up to the other Raptors? We'll definitely do some comparisons in this video once we get it out of the box. But I'm pretty excited just looking at it in the box. I mean, it looks brilliant. The colors look great. The Jurassic Park 3 Raptor, I think this is called the Alpha Raptor, maybe. It's always been sort of an iconic design. I personally, not a huge fan of Jurassic Park 3, but as a dinosaur design, this Raptor has always been iconic in the franchise, so I'm excited to add it to the collection regardless of my feelings of the movie. Speaking of Jurassic Park 3, you can see in the packaging here, like all the others, it does say the movie on the bottom next to the dinosaur species, which I always love how Amber does that. They also do the logo here as well, the Jurassic Park 3 logo. They do that on all the boxes for the movie, which is always a ton of fun. Another thing I love that they do is these biographies on the back, which we got the picture of the Alpha Raptor right there, and then the little bio, which they're always fun to read, so we'll go ahead and read it. The Velociraptor distinctly communicates with the pack while hunting and searching together for stolen eggs on Isla Sorna. With unique quills on the top of the head, the Velociraptor will stop at nothing to retrieve these prized possessions. So a little callback there to the plot of Jurassic Park 3. You can see behind me here I have the other Raptors ready to go for comparisons, but let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box. Amber Collection figures are always a little painful to get out of the box with all their little plastic ties and all that stuff. So we'll try to make this quick and painless and get this figure out and start taking a look at this one. But yeah, we've had so many Amber Collection figures this year. I mean, on the channel I was just reviewing the new baby T-Rex, so a lot of interesting new releases have come out, even just recently. Lots of new humans, and this Raptor, of course, is one of the newest figures to come out, and a lot of excitement about it just because it is sort of a fan favorite design. And I'm gonna go ahead and snap this base together so we have that ready to go. I don't really use the base as much, but let's go ahead and put it off the camera. But this one's always been a little bit of a fan favorite just because the design is so unique to the other Raptors with those quills and the crazy colors on it. So, and I don't think, I mean, if you ask me, I would have never thought they'd come out with this one. Jurassic Park 3 doesn't get a lot of toy love from Mattel anyway, unless you count the Spinosaurus. And yeah, I just didn't see them redoing the head for this Raptor. I saw them maybe doing the white Raptor and keeping the same head sculpt as all the other Raptors, but they proved me wrong, and they did this Raptor with its unique head sculpt, which we will have out of the box here as soon as I can cut this last annoying plastic tie. And I think I did. So let's go ahead and carefully pop this one out. Oh, what do you know? I already hit my first tie that I didn't actually cut off. Okay. Sorry, there we go. That should be good now. So we'll go ahead and pop these whole figure out, carefully get the tail out of there. Gotta go ahead and clean up some of these plastic ties. Let's go ahead and get the, ooh, yeah, this thing is cool. Let's go ahead and get the Raptor out. Wow, these colors are crazy. This has a lot of paint detail. I am like blown away. It actually reminds me of blue. Blue is one of the only other Amber Raptors that has this much paint detail on it. What I'm going to do here is kind of loosen the joints and go over their articulation, sort of kind of kill two birds with one stone here. The legs on the Amber Collection Raptors have a ton of articulation. They have the hips that bend at the torso. They have a knee joint you can see on both sides. They also have like a mid-ankle joint, which is right there. And they also have the foot joints too. And then of course they have that claw joint too, which is always just such a cool feature of these guys, to have that that joint, that those toe claws that move too. I mean, that's just kind of a cool little feature. Of course, you got the tail that's on a ball joint. It's made of sort of a bendy rubber, and then it also has a wire inside of it, so you can do a little bit more articulation without all those unsightly joints. Then the arms, of course, you got articulation on the shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Let you do all kinds of stuff. I notice they always pack these with the forearms upside down. So the stripes supposed to be on top here. Well, this one's right. Sometimes they're upside down. So there's all the arm articulation for the arms and the legs. And then the head, of course, you have the ball joint on the neck, on the base of the skull. And then you also have 2 articulation points on the head. You have the bottom jaw and the upper jaw, I believe. Yep, upper jaw. But let's go ahead and talk about this thing from a design standpoint, from the colors. Articulation, obviously, is pretty much exactly what you'd expect from an Amber Collection Raptor. Again, when I got this thing out of the box, I was so impressed with the amount of coloration on it. It has this like red stripe on top. It's got the white lines going down each side, which is not unlike blue, but it's signature kind of to this Alpha Raptor. Then has all of this kind of like mottled striping on the leg, on the torso, even a little flash of orange right on the base of where the dark color meets light color. I mean, look at that detail. And then the bottom is all painted light too. Even the back legs have it down to the legs before it gets dark again. And then we have the head. I mean, look at this head. This head literally looks just like the Jurassic Park III Raptor. It's got the little like nasal notch with a little bit of flecked color up there, a little bit of blues in here. I mean, when it's open all the way, I mean, that even looks like the Jurassic Park III Raptor too. The eyes look great too. They have like, I don't know if I can get a close up of those. Hopefully, it should be pretty clear in 4K that you can see the irises are even painted in the eye. I mean, that's incredible. Both sides look just incredible. This is just a incredibly painted figure. Credit where credit's due. Mattel did an incredible job on this figure with the paint job and everything like that. It's almost like it's it's like their crowning achievement for Jurassic Park 3 Raptors. I said I don't use stands. I like to keep these guys kind of posed naturally. Let's see if I can get this guy to stand up on his own after talking all that big talk, because I want to do some comparisons with the other Raptor figures now that I have basically a Raptor from the first 3 films, and now we also have the Jurassic World Raptor. Yeah, this guy's joints seem on the loose side a little bit. I don't know what that's about. His one ankle doesn't want to here. Sometimes if you kind of pose them in a different way, they can start to get a little bit more stability. Yeah, there we go. So Jurassic Park 3 Raptor, obviously one of the very first Amber Collection Raptors we had was the Jurassic Park Raptor. I think this is the version 1.0. There's a second version that's got a little bit different colors, but we won't go over that in this video. But you can see how simple the paint detail is on the Jurassic Park Raptor. And of course, the head is totally different on these. The Jurassic Park Raptor is using the blue sculpt that all the rest use, whereas the Jurassic Park 3 Raptor is using a unique sculpt with the quills and all that. We also have the Tiger Raptor, which came out this year. Again, we got a lot of new figures this year for Amber Collection. This one, I actually really dig the Lost World Raptor. It's a little bit of a stylized, what do I want to say? It's like a bold version of it, kind of like a cartoony version. It's very orange, but I like it. It still reminds me of a Jurassic Park 3 Raptor, or Lost World Raptor. Then, of course, we have the Jurassic Park 3 Raptor that we just opened up here today on the video. And that makes all... Okay, now these guys won't stand up for me after I said I don't use stands. I really don't use stands. I just display them, and they stay standing when you just leave them alone on the shelf. But of course, now that I'm moving around on my wobbly table, they don't want to keep their poses. All 3 Raptors from the first Jurassic Park films. And of course, I wanted to bring blue in because now we have all kind of 4 iconic Raptors from all the movies. Fallen Kingdom didn't get its own Raptor. It just brought blue again, but that's okay. I could get all the Amber Collection Raptors out from Jurassic World, Delta Charlie, echo, but I won't. For the sake of this video, I just want to show these guys. But that's all the Amber Collection Raptors from all the films, not including those Raptor packs. And I love the way they look together in this new Jurassic Park 3 Raptor. Again, just super impressive. I'm not trying to sit here and say over and over again that I don't like Jurassic Park 3. I'm not a big fan of the film, but I mean, this Raptor is like redeeming it for me. It's redeeming the whole movie because that's how cool of a toy it is. I'm just so impressed with it, honestly. I know these things I think they're up for pre-order on Target. I'm sure they'll be in stores here fairly shortly. Now that I have this one in hand, that usually means that the toys in the shelves aren't far behind. I got this one from Entertainment Earth, which you can look in the caption. I have links to where you can buy Amber Collection figures, but this one should be hitting shelves too, and I cannot recommend it enough. It is just a beautiful, beautiful figure. Probably one of my favorite Amber Collection figures to date. And of course, Jurassic Park 3 love. We got a Pteranodon too. We got two kind of the film's most iconic species coming out. Oh no, coming out for Jurassic Park 3. So definitely got the love there for Jurassic Park 3. Not just doing kind of one dinosaur, one off. They gave us a couple. So Amber Collection continues to grow. Maybe we'll still get a couple new figures of it yet. We'll see. But for now, this is probably one of the best figures to come out in a while for the collection. Super impressed with it. So I think that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed this review. Again, I'm Tim with Collect Jurassic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.